The Depp Heard case. The morning. It ends with Johnny Depp's direct. So the jurors go to lunch with Depp's words in their mind. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? I thought I'd get on here and give a quick little update of the Depp Heard trial I've been watching this morning, and it was quite interesting. The morning was a Dr. Curry who was, killing it. She was knocking it out of the park. A very competent expert in her field. She's all about the PSTD, and she was there to rebut Dr. Hughes's testimony about Heard having PSTD, and she went through a whole bunch of things, which, again, she was an expert, and she knows, just listen to her speak, she knows what she's talking about. However, as good as she was, me, not a legal person, I kind of take on the persona as if I was a juror and I'm sitting there. She spoke very quickly because it's just like, for instance, I used to be a firefighter. So if I said, the truck came up and pulled the side one and went into the service, the engine came around, they pulled a 5-inch off and connected, and then they took 3 inches connected to the standpipe. And in the meantime, the rescue came and they were there for writ. And if I started saying all that stuff and you don't know anything about the fire service, what's the difference between an engine and a truck? What's a standpipe? What is this? What is writ? What is all this? And that's the way she was. She's very knowledgeable, but she was rushing through it. She wasn't saying, some of the stuff she was explaining, kind of in lay terms, dumbing it down, if you will. But a lot of things she was kind of like, going through as an expert, knowledgeable about it. Things tend to just roll off. And I think some of the jurors might have got lost. Now, a lot of the things did hit. But out of a big chunk, in my opinion, if I was a juror, maybe about 30% of it would have actually sunk in. The rest was lots of talk, not even seeing the charts and the graphs and all these other things, and lots of acronyms and things, PSTD and Cap 1 and then this and that. And it was a lot of whatever she's saying. However, she was knocking it out of the park. She did know what she was talking about. It was helpful the way Depp's team handled it. Heard's team came up, tried to defame her a little bit, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. But the big thing is that Johnny took the stand again and was under direct. And I must say that the Depp team is using time and timing to their favor. They ended the morning on Johnny's direct. So when they come back, they'll be cross. But that's going to be the first thing that they hear is cross, is Amber's team, trying to get Johnny to trip up or whatever. But that's going to be the first thing they hear after lunch. So by the end of the day, Johnny's stuff is kind of old. However, they all went to lunch with Johnny's testimony fresh in their mind. And the Depp team, they have time. And Amber Heard's team, they're running out of time. Elaine, Amber's lawyer, she makes it very clear to the anybody that's on the stand, just answer my questions, yes or no, whatever. Time is of the essence. We are ordered that we only have so much time. So basically, the judge said, this is how much time you have. When your time runs out, you're done. However, I guess Depp's team was better with the time management, is the way I understand it anyway. But I think Depp's team is doing a bang-up job today. And I'm just going on today, what I watched this morning. And that is the fact that they are using time and timing to get everything done and went nice and smooth. And they have the advantage of time where they can ask questions slow, and they can slow down their pace and drag it out and say, oh, it's lunchtime. I guess we'll end here. So everybody goes off with Johnny's, on their mind. And before I get on out of here, right now, as I speak, during lunch, the judge is hearing something about TMZ. I guess TMZ had some story, got some information, and TMZ is claiming that it is theirs. It is their property. It's their story. It's from their person. And this person was subpoenaed, I guess. And TMZ does not want this person to testify because they say that the information is theirs. It's property of theirs. And as a news organization that we have to, our sources have to trust us, and that they know that if they say something, it's not going to get out. And this will harm them in the future from, getting information from people because, oh, look, now I'm going to get drug into court if I talk to TMZ. So that's what they are discussing right now with the judge. I don't know the law, but they were yabbering a little bit about it. I am watching on Emily D. Baker. I'll actually put a link to her channel below if you want to go over and check her out. The purple-haired beauty. She is very, very funny, very knowledgeable, and I enjoy her commentary. But she will explain what all this means and everything. But yeah, they're arguing that right now, so we will see how that goes. And I am going to get back at it so I can watch after lunch to see what the cross is all about and see how Emily deals with Johnny after lunch. All right. I hope you enjoyed this little wrap up. This is just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And hey, you don't have to agree with anything I'm saying. That's not the point here. The point is, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back. Loud.